Hello, my name is Kevin Thompson. I'm actually a full-time caregiver. I've actually been a caregiver for the past 20 years. My wife has lupus. She's actually had lupus for over 20 years herself. She lost 7 fingers and 1 toe. And I go back and forth to the hospital. We used to go at least 3 times a week, seeing approximately over about 10 specialists. So a friend of mine introduced me to a natural supplement called Pro RG9. And I'll be honest with you, I was super skeptical. I know it sounds like a commercial, but I'm just being straightforward and honest. I put it on the side. I really wasn't interested because I was kind of afraid to actually give it to her. So I decided to take it myself because I had high blood pressure and I was having prostate problems. Well, my blood pressure actually is now at 106 over 72. And I no longer go to the bathroom 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning like I used to. And so I decided to give the natural supplement to my wife. And I'll never forget this day. It was a Thursday night I gave it to her. She went to the doctor's office, a rheumatologist, and to get some tests. And the first thing is that they gave her a blood pressure. And usually our blood pressure is up in the 200s. You know, it's usually 199 over 215, 210. So for the first time, it was like 106 over 69 or 72. It was just, well, now we could not believe it. So we looked at each other and started laughing because everybody think it was the blood pressure pills that she takes. She has 2 types of blood pressure pills, and she's diabetic. And so we was really impressed with that. So I started giving her the regimen of the Pro RG9, and I was giving us the other supplements that this company had. And for the next several months, we noticed that she wasn't tired when she goes to Walmart or we go to the store. Was able to drive 2 hours and come back. And the great part about it, she wasn't exhausted or for a couple of days. And it really changed my lifestyle. But what made this more significant is that we had some tests taken. And I want to read you. This is coming from our doctor at Watson Clinic. And she has some blood tests taken, and it says, "Dear Mrs. Thompson, it was good to see the other day. I'm writing to tell you about the tests that were taken. It says your electrolytes, sodium, potassium, etc., was stable when compared to your previous studies. Your kidney functions has remained stable. Your blood sugar was normal. Your tests for liver function, they remained stable. Your blood count has remained stable." And so when I saw that, not just cried, but 20 years I have not, we never received a letter stating that things were stable and normal. So I'm not saying that this would guarantee you. All I know is that the product worked for my wife that has lupus, and it worked for me. Now, if it can work for me and my wife, I'm sure it can work for many people. And by the way, she's diabetic. Well, her sugar is normal now, so she doesn't even have to take insulin. But that's just us. So with that, take care, God bless, and I hope that this information I gave you about Pro RG9, the natural supplement, works. Bye-bye.